Hi, I'm Matthew's mom.
Okay.
Because your name is Matthew. And here we are today in Matthew's backyard trying to move this.
6,000-pound red oak log.
Good luck. Let's do this.
Well, we got to tie in the backstory. We got to mention the other videos. We got to see what we did so far.
Take it away, Matthew. He was up until 2 o'clock posting.
Mm-hmm.
What were you posting? The weekly...
The guild video.
Oh, the guild.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
On our time, our Thanksgiving weekend.
Okay, well.
All right.
So my parents are in town for Thanksgiving this year, like every year, and we're going to spend some time out here. It is Black Friday. Beautiful Black Friday. It's quite warm for once in the last few weeks, which is nice. If you didn't already see the video of going and picking up this log, removing the tree and hauling it here, I'll leave you a link to that. That was a fun, definitely a fun adventure. And last night my dad and I spent some time after our big turkey feast getting the log ready to be rolled onto the mill. I thought it'd be a little more interesting this time to roll a log onto the mill than use the trailer, so we can demonstrate the rolling technique, also called par buckling for all of you word junkies, I guess. So we spent some time with a couple of bottle jacks and we got the log raised up to a height that's a little bit higher than the bed, and we built a little wall out of some concrete blocks so that we should be able to just roll this thing over and get it onto the mill. It's a good size.
It's just incredible, man. It really is.
Wait till we get it rolling.
Look at the size of that puppy. Okay? Yeah, you're gonna beat me. Huh?
Dueling bottle jacks.
Yeah. Yours is faster, though.
Here's more. I think you're at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
it.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Let it down. Let her down. There.
Doesn't look like it's deflecting at all.
No, huh? Pretty
Yeah.
strong, yeah. She's strong, man. Yeah, it's these two ribs. The two ribs give it the strength.
Yeah, but it's only an inch and a half.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That's not a lot of beam strength.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, it fits.
Yeah, it's just fine. There. There. Stabilize it a little bit. Good. How's that look? In terms of height?
Right about 18.
Okay. 18 now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, he's down. He's down. I got
Yeah,
a
we can start
text.
laying down the track blocks now, and then
Okay.
we can get it onto the track. Nice wall.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, man.
Like an actual wall.
Yeah. Too far.
That's fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Not too far away still?
Yeah, because then we'll put something on top and we'll have it span to the
Oh, in here.
onto there. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
How long is this thing?
I got about 18 inches still on my side from the bottom. I got about a foot now.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah, isn't it? Look at that, man. Look at that. We're okay here, right? Because it's not slanted, is it?
It's fine. I don't know.
It's on there. It's on there. Okay.
It's on there and it's higher.
Sitting on this block you put here.
Yeah, it's higher than the mill, so it should be all right. Yeah, I'm good. Just gotta get that side up on the blocks and
Same way.
same way. Maybe this valve's not closing all the way because this thing slips.
It's
Let me
slipping
see.
now?
Let me get a wrench. That could be why it's not going up very fast. Yeah, the valve's not all the way closed.
I wonder.
This valve isn't closed all the way.
Yeah, it leaks out. You put it for a stroke up, only goes halfway because it half leaked out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little. We'll see. A little bit. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot faster.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's
It
what it
seems
was.
that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what it was. And that's the one that's leaking too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going better now.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is,
The
man.
valve wasn't closed.
That's what it is, man. All those pumps. Hundreds of pumps. Hundreds. Literally hundreds. There. Now,
Not bad, huh?
I can bring wood in, huh?
Humor me.
Gonna roll up on that board, really?
Let's see. Let's just see.
Okay.
For that.
Don't even move, man. Holy smokes, man.
I think we just rig it up now.
Not even a freaking millimeter.
So we have the chains leading up to the log. We have a stationary chain here, which is attached to the tree. That'll be staying still. We have a couple of chains wrapped around the log to hopefully roll it a little more evenly. You only really need one around the middle, but since this is kind of a odd shape, Thought 2 would make it a little more even. And then this chain here, which goes to the chain that's wrapped around the top, this will go to our winch, and by pulling on this side, that will roll the log onto the bed. Go, go, go! Oh! Almost! Yeah, we're gonna have to scoot it that way a little bit once we get it on there.
What's that?
We have to scoot it that way like a foot.
Okay.
That was pretty graceful.
Perfect.
Very graceful.
Look at the size of this thing, man. It's 13 feet long. Wow. It's enormous.
So now we're just removing the temporary wall, clearing this area up a little bit, and this log still has to go that way about a foot or so. The butt needs to go to right about here, so maybe a little over a foot, maybe 18 inches. So we'll jack it back up, get it onto the skis, which I was hoping it would land on, but it didn't. But that's all right. And it might be a little tight. This is about, theoretically, the absolute max this mill can do as far as length goes. So positioning this might be kind of interesting, but we'll see.
Right there.
This log is so long, they're really going to be pushing the cut length capacity of this mill. So I've already gone ahead and flipped around my carriage stops. That should buy us a few inches on each end. And it looks like the butt of the log is in like the exact right position for the blade to exit. And then over here at the crotch side, it still looks like it's a little too long for the blade to be able to enter. So I'm just going to trim back a bit of this end just to give some clearance for the blade to come down and start to cut. We're gonna be a little long down here.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm not gonna be able to make all the cuts because the blade won't come out.
Too long?
Let's see how far we can get this thing up. Just to there. We'll have to trim this so I can actually make all these cuts because I don't want to move. You want to keep all the weight on the log?
Yeah.
So that it doesn't move around on us?
I thought we were gonna give it a little bump, but no, it's fine.
Yeah, so
We'll make it unstable.
I'll make the next.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. It's on an angle too, huh? So you may have to take the whole thing off.
Yeah, just clip this corner.
Yeah.
You look tiny.
I am tiny. This thing is big, Matthew.
Yeah.
This is not small.
Oh, that's nice, huh?
That's nice, man. That's nice. That's beautiful, man. Look at that.
Not bad, huh?
Look at that.
I think I'll cut down this offcut to make it a little more manageable. And then the longer part, which looks like it still has some decent wood left in it, we can set the thing on the mill and I'll cut it in the future into maybe a board or something. That's a big hole.
Isn't it?
That goes pretty deep.
Yeah, that's perfect. Squirrels had a nice home until this tree went away.
Yeah.
What is it, a bug?
That's a grub or something. I just smushed it.
Oof.
Oh, this is all dirt. That's frozen.
It's dirt, yeah.
Grub.
That's disgusting.
Big.
That's a bug?
Yeah, this is all.
That's what Tumon and Pumbaa eat.
Grab yourself some grub. Oh, you stabbed it.
Mom, come on.
You stabbed the grub.
It's stuck.
I think after this cut, we'll go and start setting up the base so we have somewhere to stack these things. And you'll notice towards the end of this cut, we'll be pushing the carriage manually to the end of the log. That's because the way the cable is set up for the feed system, it stops working about 6 inches from the end of the bed. That's just because the way it's hooked on the end of the bed rail.
Yeah, pretty cool, man. Let me tell you.
I mean, way nicer than trying to level out
So
blocks
cool,
with
man.
dirt over 12 feet.
Yeah, of course. I remember all that.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time to do it that way.
I don't know, this is so much nicer.
Oh, nice, man.
You get a lot more consistent result too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So what do you put? You put the solid block first?
Yeah, 3 solid blocks in a line.
Okay.
And then
okay.
2
All right.
the hollow brick or whatever.
That's one.
Next.
5 more to go.
So we'll get all the middle ones down and out of the way so they're not interfering with the string right now. Then we'll worry about getting the 2 outside ones in the same plane. And then we can bring the middle ones up to match that plane. So those ones are now parallel.
Okay.
So now what we'll do is run the string from side to side, and we'll bring up all 5 middle ones to the same plane.
Okay.
We just raise these bars until they touch the string.
That's it, huh?
That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
Cool. Now we just have to raise the center one until this touches, and that's it. I keep pushing it.
Okay.
You good? Oh, should we call on that now? Okay, put it down. I fear stuck.
You can't get the hell out of there.
My feet are just the right length.
Is that what you want?
Something like that. How big is the thing gonna get like that? Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna grow, right? Yeah.
there, that's good. So I'm just gonna clip this corner with the chainsaw so the blade can actually exit the cuts, and then we should be able to cut a full throat's worth of slabs before stopping to start offloading the slabs and get them stacked.
It's like you're doing the arts of carving the logs.
Chainsaw carving.
Yeah, exactly. Chainsaw carving. I pulled forward a little more.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. See, now it's here.
Yeah, hop up and go
Now we're
back.
good. Now we're good.
I think this blade's getting dull though.
You think so?
Yeah, it's not cutting that well.
It's a lot of wood's gone through, Matthew.
Yeah, but it's not that bad.
It's a lot of width, man. You know?
Blade already cut that log. Oh, it feels pretty sharp still.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, I just think it's cutting through a lot of wood.
Yeah, it's a little dull. There you go. Before I forget, I'm gonna get an actual, I got a final length on this thing.
It's 13 feet, right? I think it was, remember?
12.4.
There you go. Almost. Long enough.
I like the absolute max on this thing.
Long enough.
12.6. So that's gonna
You
be.
have to move it around a little bit first. How gonna flip
Usually
it?
I flip it with a perpendicular.
Oh,
So we spin the top slab,
okay, yeah,
so it's hanging off both ends.
Yeah.
And then roll it,
okay.
and
And then
we
straighten
spin
it back out?
and come back in. Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to go your way? I push your way, this way. Which
Let's
way
go
you want?
that way actually, because I can clear the
Let me come
guides.
let me come on your side. Fine. Ready?
Yeah.
Why is this thing not moving, Matthew? Where's your sledge?
I put it away
Put it away.
in the shed.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. There she goes. Okay. Okay. What does this do, Matthew?
Like a roller bar, so it's a pivot point.
Okay. The bar helps, huh? Yeah. Helps roll it. Okay. Watch the truck. Watch the truck.
Yeah, look at all this ice.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you're right. So now we gotta flip it, right?
Yeah, flip it. Yeah,
Gotta flip it. This is probably gonna break off, man.
that's fine.
Okay. There you go.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Perfect. We're gonna take it over there and splash it with water anyway.
Oh, we are?
Gotta do the water toss, Dad.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now I can. Now I can spin it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You got more thing hanging out inside the truck?
No, it should be 4 feet out and 8 feet in.
Okay. One more. Okay. Now you got it.
You wanna do the honors?
No, you go ahead. You go. Hit that slab, man.
Nice.
Nice cavity.
That's a pretty nice piece of wood.
Yeah, it's nice.
You got a nice cavity up here.
Yeah.
Some nice long splits here. But this piece that can be, you know, bow tied back on or whatever. But overall, pretty clear stuff, especially down here towards the butt. Let's see. You got that one knot kind of halfway up. That's just exactly halfway up. And then that nice cavity up there. You ready to get the next one on?
Yeah. Let's do it. Ready?
All right, whenever you're ready.
How's that?
Pretty good.
Looks nice,
Pretty
huh?
steamy.
Look at this. Look at the grain here. Nuts.
Yeah, I wonder how many slabs it's going to be until we get through that hole.
Oh, I think quite a few.
I think probably like another 4.
I think it might go pretty way all the way through. It's a big hole. That's a big hole. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nice. That's nice.
Not bad.
That was nice. That was encouraging. Here we go. Look at all this. This is kind of cool stuff, huh?
Yeah,
That's kind of cool stuff,
a
man.
little bit of rot.
Bugs.
Ants, yeah.
Yeah, did that. That's kind of cool, man. Look at that.
All right, let's grab some water. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, we're starting to get to the quarter sawn area. So all this right here is pretty much quarter sawn. You got a little bit of ray fleck in here, but that's some really nice straight grain stuff. If you're just looking for a piece of straight grain, there you go. That hole is still there, but it's getting a little smaller. I think we have 2 more that have a hole like that, but this one's got pretty much a split all the way up the middle here. It's very possible this one will fall apart or come apart as it dries, but it could always be used as 2 separate pieces. So if you just want some nice straight grain stuff, there's your straight grain slab. It's like a 12-inch wide slab right there, 13 feet long, a straight grain quarter sawn stock. Or you could stitch them back together and have a really cool tabletop with this nice split down the middle there, which you could stabilize with some epoxy or some bow ties or what have you, or even leave them disconnected and just have them connected by the table base itself. A lot of really interesting options with stuff like this. Looks like we're just getting to the crotch now. So now things are gonna start getting wider.
And heavier.
Yeah, we're at 31 inches right now, all the way through here. It's pretty good size.
That pipe though works fantastic. Just fantastic.
Baby rollers, all right.
Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta flip this sucker.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I feel like eating grubs, man. I got some grubs for you.
Yeah.
Another one.
Skunks like grubs. They dig for them.
It's in. So with those few slabs moved out of the way, that gives us enough throw capacity to make the remaining cuts all the way down to the bed. So we won't have to worry about flipping the bottom half of the log over to make the final cuts. And again, the idea is to keep slabs on the pile. That provides weight, which provides some self-clamping. That way we don't have to worry about the log moving around on us. Since the bottom is curved, it could rock or roll or move around, and we don't want the log to move between the cuts or during the cuts. If the log moves during the cut will no longer be flat, And if the log moves between the cuts, the two faces will no longer be parallel.
Bah! Good shot. Yeah, man. That's what I call power.
Where are we going?
Well, I was going straight a little bit
Oh, okay.
more.
All right.
Just gives a little bit of room. Okay. This is a big one, Matthew. And you know what? She's solid.
This is gonna fall out.
That part? Yeah. Okay. Very nice. There she goes. Okay. There we go. These pipes work good. These pipes work good. Look at that. Look at that, man.
Yeah.
Okay, let's adjust it now. Let's go down here. He's out.
As far as my dad and I got over Thanksgiving, we got the whole log cut and the first 5 slabs stacked over here. On Black Friday, we got rained out, and then on Saturday, we have to go pick up our Christmas tree. It's something we do traditionally every Saturday after Thanksgiving. We all go to the tree farm as a big family, pick up the tree, and bring it back here. Normally they drive back on Sunday, but they're trying to beat a snowstorm that was coming through where they live, so they left directly from the tree farm on Saturday. I cut all the way through it, and I just sit there. So now, I'm gonna start moving the rest of the slabs over here and getting them stacked. But first, we gotta take a look at this guy. Oh yeah. This stuff's beautiful. So one of the things I didn't mention when my dad was here was all this black stuff in here. This is all dirt. This is all decomposed organic matter from when this tree had all these holes in it. So this is all leaves and stuff that landed in there, posed. So because it's frozen, it's kind of hard to get all that out of there, but we do want to try and remove as much of that stuff as possible. And actually with the dirt in there, it kind of gives you a preview of what this thing would look like with like a black or a dark epoxy fill through the cracks, which is kind of a nice little bonus. Don't have to think as hard. We're getting some nice quarter sawn Rayflex coming up here. So we got a nice band of perfectly quarter sawn material up here. So again, I think I keep saying this all the time, just because a big log like this is all cracked up and doesn't look like much, there's still a ton of usable material inside of this log. Keep in mind that each one of these slabs is about 90 board feet, I think is what I calculated. And maybe a third of it is full of cracks. So even at that, you get 60 board feet of perfectly usable material with absolutely no defects. That's pretty good. Pretty good. It's the hardest part of using these rollers is getting them out. Crap, I almost forgot about the water. I get excited and ahead of myself. Who's ready? Ooh, I like that steam bath. Look at that. Man, that's nice stuff. I really like the green stain here from the rot. This is just so nice. I think I really like these logs that have this kind of same, I don't know, split kind of feature, because you get a lot of like really gnarly, goofy stuff through the middle, but you also get some really nice, clean, straight grain material there. But you know, aside from this big knot here, that is 12 feet of straight grain, 2 3/4 inch thick stock. That's a lot of board feet of, that's pretty near quarter sawn. So not too bad. I'm just really liking the whole crotch coming together thing up here. with the split. That's nice. I think this one's gonna have no more hole in it, or close to no hole, so maybe we might start seeing some crotch figure poking through. Let's get this next slab up on the stack and take a look at it. Let's see some slab. That is a dirty one. The steam is nice. Feels nice in my lungs. That's beautiful. Super, super nice looking stuff. I love the color on this. It's so nice. Looks like we have a little bit of this hole left, so we'll see how much is left on the next slab. Man, that's just so cool. So it's the next day, and it is snowing today. Lovely. So let's take a look at this last cut real quick. Got some start of that hole up here where the void was, so these are a little bit of rot areas, or they've rotted away, so it's kind of a vein look through there. That's, I love that look a lot. And then down through here you got some more of that green stain, and you got some kind of clear stuff down here. And that's about it for this one. So this was quite a big log. Not quite as big as the things I had my mind set on in the future, but as far as just overall length, this thing was quite trying, but that just makes it more exciting, and you know, I'm all about the adventure. So this is the longest thing I've cut on the bandsaw mill. Not quite the longest thing I've cut here though. The red oak log that previously occupied this spot, which I cut with my chainsaw mill, was a bit longer at a full 13 feet long. So 8 inches longer than this guy, and I tell you, when you get to this length of stuff, things get way more interesting than your little like 8-foot slabs or boards or whatever. So I did come back with anchor seal and reseal all of the ends that I cut to make this thing fit onto the mill. So those are sealed back up again, and I haven't decided if I'm going to throw the offcut on top of here or if I'm going to stack more logs on top of here. Not quite sure yet, but since it's winter time right now, it's not a huge concern of mine, since any precipitation that falls on here will be snow, and you can just shovel it off and it's like it was never there. So I'm not super in a rush to figure that out. I've got some real estate here in case I want to stack something higher here. But again, big thanks to my dad for giving me a hand with this. It's always fun to spend some time with him, get things done around the house, or just kind of be doing this stuff. Reminds me of my childhood, because when I was young, that's what I did on the weekends when my dad was around, home from work. We would do things around the house, and I'd be his little helper, mostly just going to get coffee. But as I got older, I could actually get tools and things. So it's kind of it's very nostalgic for me, and it's a lot different than when I was a kid. So it's just fun to be adults working together to achieve a common goal, which is really sweet, really fun. So thanks, Dad. I love you, and all that. So that's it for this one. Thank you as always for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments about the slabbing, the sawmill, anything back in my shop, please feel free to leave me a comment. I'd love to be happy to answer any questions you might have. And until next time, happy woodworking.